All right, there you go, people. Bit of a tribute to Ron and all those people that live in the far north, or far northern states of America. Those states known as Canada, which is obviously a whole complete different country. Or as Forrest Gump would say, it's a whole nother country. When he was talking about Vietnam, he was talking to Jenny. He said to Jenny, I'm going to Vietnam. It's a whole nother country. Anyway, that was really shit, I'm sorry. But, having a bit of an old tipple, one of my favourites, Canadian Club and Dry. Yeah, I just felt like I'd have Ron's provided me a lot of laughter and a lot of motivation to continue doing what I do, the modelling, which isn't great, but it's fun. So cheers, Ron. And now that you know that I've had a Canadian liquor, or Canadian whiskey, you now need to get onto your favourite website, Amazon, or send me your postal address so I can send you a jar of Vegemite. Mate, this stuff is so good. I mean, have a look at it. Have a look inside this. It looks like road tar. And is it on my finger? Oh, yum. Oh, so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright. I love that stuff. So I've just done a video on my cooking channel, Simon's Journey to Home Cooking Prowess. So there's still a lot of chili and garlic floating around, or atoms floating around in the air here in my little apartment. So yeah, you'll hear me cough a little bit. But, so what I've done so far tonight, apart from cook, is I've masked up where the white's going to go for the camouflage on the hull. So on both sides, port starboard. So I'm just going to get that paint ready now. So excuse me for 1 second, just have to find the white. Don't want gloss white. There we go. Excuse me for 1 sec. Turn on the generator, not generator, the pump. Let's see. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this tonight, and then I'm going to, I suppose I should get the dinner as well. I'm just going to lay down on the couch, watch a bit of TV. Yeah, then lay down on the couch, watch a bit of TV. Have a look at my Masashi again, and get excited about that. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then get excited about going away for a couple of days tomorrow. Can't wait. It's going to be great. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 21, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If anyone remembers Sesame Street, that was the song they used to play all the time. It was a pinball one. I remember it so well. Yeah, so Love the smell of this white paint. So anyway, Anzac Day this weekend. So please just sit back and think about what these old blokes went through in the 1914, 1915 war, World War One. Think about what the boys in World War Two went through. Think about what the boys went through in Korea, Vietnam, Malaya. It's a big time for me. I'll actually just put this down for a sec. I'll just pause for a second. I'll get something to show you. Bit of pride. Alright, we all know I was in the Royal Australian Navy. I hold a lot of pride in my service for my country. During my service I went to East Timor. During the election period, it was strange and different. You didn't know what was going to happen, but I got myself a medal. So there we go there. Australian Service Medal. Oh sorry, Active Australian Service Medal. And the Australian Defence Medal, or the Thanks for Coming Medal. With the AASM, or the Active Australian Service Medal, you get your Return from Service badge. It's this little jobby there. That's a big thing when it comes down to later in life, to have that one. And unfortunately I'm a member of an organisation that was once good, now isn't as good, which is the RSL, the Returned Servicemen's League, or Service Persons League, or Returned and Services League. So so on Sunday, April 25th, no matter where you are, stop and think about the people that served to make the Western world what it is today. How the freedom to make scale models is because of those old fellas that didn't come back, or those that came back and didn't feel the same way, and those that came back and suffer. So many of us suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, or depression, alcoholism, addiction to, dependence on illicit substances. It's hard because you've got all this stuff going through your mind and you don't know when it's going to end. And those that it's not just defence forces, it's police services and fire engines, fire services, paramedics, ambulance, all the same. You see shit that shouldn't be seen. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to start getting emotional or angry. I'll put my stuff away and come back and do the painting for the white part of the camouflage. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I'll get very emotional and very, excuse me, I love it. I love Anzac Day and I love what it stands for, and I respect everyone that served this country or is serving this country. My nephew, Callum, I love you. You're a legend, mate. I'm glad you had your first solo flight today, and just enjoy your time, mate. Just seriously do what you need to do to get through your 12 years or however long you want to stay. I'd like you to stay forever. I'd like you to make it a career and get as high as you can, because I tell you what, mate, I want you to ensure that I go to Canberra, to Parliament House, and have beers with the Prime Minister and I can't even think of what the Air Vice Marshal Geddes. There we go. So cheers to the Anzacs. Anyway, so here we go. going to give this a quick going over with a bit of paint. And then, like I said, I'm just going to chill for a little bit, go to bed, I'm watching TV, go to bed, wake up in the morning, go back to work, and have a good old long weekend. Go see the mighty Coconut Cougars win, hopefully. And no Trav Bauer, I'm not going to be playing, so don't offer me any money or anything, inducements. So there we go. You see the white, it's all painted. Again, I would like to apologise for going off tangent and talking about the Anzacs and what they mean. So yeah, just remember Sunday, April 25th at dawn. Just remember what was going on in Gallipoli at the time. You know, think about what those young blokes, you know, some of them not even 15, 16 years old, you know, think about what they went through, how scared they must have been, you know, the fear, the guns, the screams of agony of their oppos, their mates. You know, you don't know. No one knows what it was like because they're stories. There are stories, but how true are those stories? How far back, or how much do they stop telling the truth? You know, the reality. You know, how real are those stories? That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I know for my granddad, he told a lot of stories to a lot of people that weren't what it was really like. He told me a lot of stories that he didn't tell his own kids, you know. And from what he told me, I know I would have volunteered for any war that Australia was in if I was young enough to volunteer for it when you could do it. But yeah, it was a different time, different place. So anyway, I'll talk to you in a few days. Hope you all have a good weekend. For those of you that are commemorating, marching, doing what you normally do on Anzac Day, please be safe. Do it for the right reasons. For those of you internationally, please sit back and realise what is happening in Australia on Sunday, April 25th. So, yeah, take care, people. And just remember, always remember, lest we forget.